Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. In this episode of the Daily Scare Share, we are going to talk about your dream today. It's actually headed My Dream Today. And where am I getting this My Dream Today topic? From the book, Do One Thing a Day That Scares You. It's a little journal type book, and for 333 days already, we have picked something, actually just right in order, out of this book, and we've used it to stimulate and challenge us to stretch our comfort zone. For me, get out of the rut that I was living in. My daughter actually found this on a bookshelf in my house. It's looking a little more worse for wear than it did at the beginning of the year, but the beginning of the year, probably about 5 days in, she found this book on the bookshelf, and she and her husband are living with me right now because her husband needed disc replacement surgery, so they had to go in through his neck and replace 2 discs in his neck. And so he was hurting, and they came back here, and now she's running and working at the Burton store in Minneapolis, which you all should check out if you snowboard. It's a phenomenal place. It's a shameless plug for my daughter's business, the place where my daughter works. But she noticed that I was living in like a pretty big rut. I was pretty boring. I'm still kind of boring. Okay, I'm old. I can be boring. I'm a grandma. But she thought that I was being a little bit too grandma-like and rut-like, and that I needed to get up, speak up, and stretch my comfort zone and be more of who I'm meant to be. So she brought this book to my attention, and I love challenges. I've been doing challenges for, well, decades. You know, I've always challenged myself, but for other people for almost 10 years now, and with other people for almost 10 years now. And so I set a little challenge for myself that every day I would actually go through this book, because it's not the first time I started this book. I bought this book in 2014, I want to say. For a friend of mine and I bought myself a copy and I bought her a copy because we got involved in a network marketing business, which is super scary, I got to tell you. And for about 6 or 7 days, we did it together. We'd talk on the phone and we would actually do it together. And then we stopped. Life got in the way, life got busy, and we didn't do it. Then a couple of more times in 2014, I picked it up and tried to do it for a couple days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking now because I'm really curious. 6. Well, I made it through a 7-day challenge of myself, but then I fell off again. And then I picked it up late in the year, and then blank pages because I stopped doing it. I did it really sporadically on my own because my friend wasn't doing it with me. And that was my excuse of not doing it. Then in 2015, I picked it up and did 2 pages. 2017, I picked it up and I did it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row. So I did a 5-day challenge on myself. And then I didn't pick it up again until January 4th of this year. So I started this challenge on January 4th of 2018. Yep, I started, and then really actually I started doing Facebook Lives on it on January 5th of 2018. So since January 5th, I've done this every single day on a Facebook Live. Now why? You're like, why the heck would you get on Facebook Live and do this? And I did it because I was scared to death of doing Facebook Lives. I had all kinds of limiting beliefs and thoughts and feelings about why I couldn't do Facebook Lives, why I couldn't do videos, why I couldn't do audio for my podcast, because some of you might be listening to me right now on the Pajama Grandma podcast. And it was all just lies and limiting beliefs and things that were outside my comfort zone that I was afraid to do. So I challenged myself to do it every day. And so every day I've been doing it. Today's day 334, and it's pretty much a blank line day, but it says my dream today, and then a bunch of blank lines. And then it says, what happened? So today I'm thinking about relationships and family, and I decided my dream today is that my family knows how much I love and care about and appreciate them and absolutely everything they do for me, and how I can't even talk, how excited and delighted I am that they're a part of my life. And even when we're going through trying times, I just want them to always know that I love them with every fiber of my being. And I hope that they know that. I hope that I've demonstrated that over the decades. 58 now, so I guess I've had some decades to demonstrate that in my relationships. And I hope they know how much I love and care about them. So that's it. What is your dream today? What is your dream and desire and goal today? I mean, I got a whole bunch of them. I got a whole book of them, actually, of my dreams and goals and desires. But today I just needed to pick one, and I thought it feels like a good day to focus on relationships and think about my family. So pick something today that you dream about. Maybe it's just a new car. Maybe it's a new outfit for Christmas. Maybe it's a new relationship. I don't know, whatever it is for you. What's your dream today? And then what's one thing, just one little step you can take toward that? Maybe it's just look it up on the internet. Maybe you want to start your own business. So look up the first thing or see what other people are doing in that area of interest on the internet. Maybe it's pick up the phone and make a phone call. Maybe it's take a picture. Maybe it's write a story. Maybe it's write a blog post. Maybe it's tell somebody you love them. Whatever it is for you, make sure that you go out and do it today, because today's really all we've ever got. You never know. So that's it for today's Comfort Zone Stretching Challenge. Do it with me. I encourage you to do this with me. It isn't hard if we break it down and we do one little thing every day. I have changed so much since the beginning of the year. It's kind of mind-boggling to me sometimes when I think about what I feel comfortable doing now versus what I felt comfortable doing on January 5th. Light years different. So that's it. Have a fabulous day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. Pajama Grandma out. Hey, don't be scared. You got this.